What's up, guys? Back with another Honkai Star video, and I know I do apologize. I am a day late on what you should farm for the triple drops, but better late than never, right? Regardless, though, this video is going to tell you what you should farm for certain characters. If you want to farm a specific character, I'll have a graph after I explain the first part with said characters on it. I'll go over, give my two-piece on why you should farm it. A lot of people are going to disagree. It is what it is. If you have a suggestion for characters in the comments, go ahead and leave it down there, because if you don't like my build, or you have two-piece of another set and someone else has found good value using that set, you could find out in the comments. But really quickly, before we jump into that, I'm going to explain what I think is the best overall one to farm if you don't have a certain character in mind. Now, the best ones to farm, I think, without saying, oh, I want to build Acheron or I want to build Ratio, are going to be the Elixir Seekers and the Path of Darkness. That is because HP, any character who scales up HP like a healer, can technically use the HP set even if it's not the best one for them. Then about every support uses the speed set, and you can't go wrong with a little bit of speed. This will probably be universally used by supports for a long time until we get something better, like really better. And this one is just, if you ever want to build Blade, he'll be better for that. And then HP is just a nice soft one. You can also put this on supports if you need to. You find them too squishy. Even if it's not super optimal, it still works, right? As like a sort of, I don't have a good set, let me put them on so I can use them. Same with the follow-up and dot set, because the dot set two-piece is increased attack by 12%, and the follow-up one is just increased damage by follow-up attacks by 20%. Now, a lot of characters are starting to have follow-up attacks. There's, Jingyun, Himiko, Herda, Ratio, Topaz. It's looking like Boot Hill is going to have follow-up attacks too. So that one's pretty generic. If you really want to, you could farm this for follow-up attack characters in general, and then let's say you don't get a bunch of good rolls, you could put this on like Ratio, two-piece this and then two-piece this, and while it's not going to be the most optimal thing you could do, it'll still work. Plus, I have a lot of characters with the two-piece Prisoner. I think my Herda has two-piece this, two-piece Musketeer on right now because I have a really good crit rate, crit damage rolls on it. And then honorable mention is the Dream Dive, because this set increased damage dealt by enemies with debuffs by 12%. You're pretty much always going to have this, right, if you're running the two-piece. I'd say that probably one of the best universal ones is two-piece this, two-piece attack up, right? But obviously you're pairing it with this, which a lot of characters are probably not going to use, so that is a downside. Other than that, Elixir Seekers and Darkness are my two that I recommend for just farming to farm. Now, if you're looking for a specific character, let me go ahead and pull up and give you my explanation on this. So first things first, every single character is running a four-piece set except for the ones at the bottom in yellow. I'll explain those in a second, but these ones all run ice. Unfortunately, there's no wind. Physical, right? And then Zhue is the break one. This is going to be the mask one for break effect, because there's two break effect relics. Then Woho is running the healing bonus set because it gives her an extra skill point at the beginning of the match, which I like to use the heal just to give us some more energy for the ultimate. Then we have nobody on damage reduction, but we have these three lovely ladies on Quantum, Zele, QQ, and Silverwolf, right? Silverwolf, you can build her a couple other ways. I have a Quantum build on her, and I'm not a big fan. I low-key might opt for a more tanky one, because Silverwolf takes a little too much damage. But if you have a light cone or you have dupes in her, you definitely want to go a more DPS route. But just base Quantum works fine. But I'll probably build her a more tanky build to see what I have running around. Then next up, we have defense pieces and lightning pieces. These four are going to run defense. I find Aventurine, while he can do damage, I like having the beefier shield, and most people are probably going to have him E0S0 or E0S1, right? Jeopard beefier shields, Fire MC beefier shields, March 7th can be played differently, but I like it with more shields. And then these two have lightning damage. Then no character runs fire, but these two run imaginary. Donhang is very good at breaking toughness bars, and Welt's ult gives him imprisonment, so he gets the buffs from that. Then it's going to be Blade with the 4-piece HP set, and everyone else is going to run the speed set. Now, Bailu technically can run some other stuff, but I always found her healing to be really good because she just heals so much, and invigoration is just so strong. So I always put the 4-piece speed just so she can attack more often to get her ult, and she also, increases speed because why not, She's already healing enough in my eyes, so I don't see any point of doing the other ones. Then we have follow-up, which Himiko, Topaz, Jingyun are going to get the follow-up set, and then the dot characters are going to get the dot set. Pretty simple there. Next up is the debuff set, which is the Pioneer set, right? Akron, Ratio, Hook, and Danheng. I don't know why I said their names reverse. And then the break effect for Ruanmei. This is the golden goblet one. It is called the Watchmaker set. So keep that in mind. She doesn't want the matte one with the mask. I think it's called Thieving Mask set. Jue does, however, because Jue is going to actually be breaking them and getting some energy from that. And Ruanmei is going to be ulting. And might as well, if you're going to ult with her, get some break effect for the team. Then next up is the characters who want 2-piece sets. First off is Natasha and Lynx. They want the HP plus healing set. Pretty much the reasoning for that is because, one, they scale off of HP, and their heals are a little lackluster, so they pretty much just need the extra oomph from the healing set and the extra oomph from the HP, and they'll be good to go there. You can run them speed as well, but I found that just trying to get the biggest oomph heal is a little bit better. Plus speed is, a bit rough sometimes, especially if you don't get speed substats, which I swear I never get. So I just play it safe. HP is a lot easier to grab than speed stats. Then we have speed plus heal. Locha and Gallagher just, that's just what they want, right? I feel like Locha definitely heals more than enough. Same with Gallagher if you just have the healing set. And then might as well have him attack, especially Gallagher, because he has a damaging ult that'll do a decent amount of toughness damage. Locha also has an attacking ult, so getting their ult to help with toughness break or just to do a little damage is helpful compared to Lynx and Natasha who just have healing ults. And then the last one all by herself is Fu Xuan, who I recommend running damage reduction and HP. This will give her some more bulk in the HP department, plus her heal on her ult scales off of her HP. Then you want to give her damage reduction because she is taking a lot more damage than your other characters, so you want to make sure she doesn't accidentally die from a super strong AoE. Then the other two characters, Robin and Boot Hill, if I had to guess based off their kit, a really bad, uneducated guess, Winky Face, I'd probably say Boot Hill would want the break effect with Jue, because he really looks like him and Jue would get along. And then Robin, if I had to guess, would probably be the sole user of the 4-piece Musketeer set. But that's just, my intuition. I'm not, obviously we don't know their full kit. But other than that, that'll pretty much be it for the video. Like I said, let me know if you have any, oh, I think you're stupid for putting Bailu in speed. I recommend this. This is what I use, yada yada. Go ahead, say in the comments. If it helps someone out, I'm all for it. Let me know what you're farming in the comments below. Have you gotten anything good so far? Are you ready to farm the 3 times Relic Remains event? Because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to be getting. I think what I'm doing is I'm trying to convert Ruanmei to this break effect set, right? Because I just had a good set for her. And then after that, I'll probably do HP speed, or maybe I'll try to fully build Clara up. I'm not too sure. Well, let me not get ahead of myself. Let me just, finish on Ruanmei, get her to the new break effect set, and then I'll go from there. But other than that, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next Honkai Star Rail video.